Hey everyone, in this video I'll be going over my round of 128 game against Noobguy. I did not have to play a round of 256 due to a forfeit, so I guess lucky me. But without further ado, let's take a look at the BP and the actual game. I think Noobguy is a fairly new playoff player from his history, but as you'll see, I think I was able to exploit kind of some of his I guess inexperience. I wouldn't say I did the best ban pick, as you would see later, but I was able to take advantage of I would say some misplays from Noobguy. But without further ado, let's take a look. So Noobguy does have a slightly more defensive box, as you see, as the Rosen, the 4 healer, and well, 2 true tanks, but Gren can also be a tank too. Boxes like these would most likely first pick a tank. Of course, in hindsight, I realized that what I should have done is perhaps ban a DPS, and I do think I banned a DPS. Oh, and I forgot Agnes is also a available healer, so it's 5H2T. So I should be banning a DPS. Oboro would be a good ban here, as Oboro is, I wouldn't say a hard counter to turtle boxes, but a pretty good counter. Another unit like that is Werner, very good assassin. I do ban the unit that I hate the most, Jintoki. And I pick up my own tank. My box is a little weird. In my next video, I'll be showcasing my round of 64 match against Paytol, or Promise Me No Turtle. In that game, you'll see the weakness of my box in full effect. I still have another healer in Sophia, so I can pick up Sophia. Again, I'm gonna ban DPSs because I know he's gonna have a healer. Rosen is not a bad ban, but I want to play against Rosen. Again, I'm also banking on the fact that he does not ban my Rio. If he bans my Rio, I have to pick a Gren or McLean. Otherwise, I cannot break through the turtle. He bans my Gren, he bans Z2. Picks up Rosen. Interesting enough, I think Z2 could be left over if he were to pick Rosen. However, it's still hard for him to kill the Z2 after I jump in, so perhaps that is why he banned. Ban out Luke because of the revive, and Luke can also potentially, do big damage against my Elmo with 3C. I don't like Ashmar because of the passive talent, giving Elmo potential boost, which will ruin my tank bus plan. Picks up Agnes. I pick up Ham. Really, Ham here is not going to do much against Elmo. I do run King's Crown, so King's Crown is going to give my Rio extra damage. So this is a 3 healer, 1 DPS comp. Just a quick overview of the skills, pretty standard. I brought Fighting Monks this time because there are no sins, so I can do more healing. Templar Knights. This is for Annie, for I think Elmo. I wanted to try out the Holy Guard Mage, and then Rio with a double 1 range attack and the adversity passive. So really, this game comes down to if I can reach and kill the Elmo with Rio. I am pretty confident that I can kill. I did bring Odin, I believe, in this game. The reason why I'm confident that I can kill is because I have two, I guess, extra buffers to Rio. One being the King's Crown, the other being Lando's faction buff, giving me extra damage. However, he does have Miracle, so that is some extra DR there. But again, that should get cancelled out by my King's Crown, so I should have the upper hand. As long as there's no armor proc, but I don't think he's wearing one of those damage reduction armors, so I should be good. So here, I was debating whether or not to heal with my Rio. Heal my Rio with Sophia, or move forward with Rio first. I was afraid that the Annie with her either Black Hole or 3C, which does 0.4 AoE, might kill my Rio. I didn't bother doing the quick math, but I was gonna assume that I might die, so just to play safe, I decided to heal. I knew the other guys would be fine though. So. Just to get some healing up. I know I don't want to hit people that have the Elmo buff. This being, I think, Elma herself, and who did she put it on? Wait. Who did she, wait. How did, when did she use Holy Light Mirror? Is it a candle that has it? I'm confused now. How did she get Holy Light armor? Increases the... okay, so when he used a candlelit sanctuary, okay. So this is the only person I have to not hit, otherwise I'll take damage. The reason why I dropped the sword is I really just want to heal up a bit. And I know I won't take too much damage from Elmo. Again, buff strip, which is not a bad option. Move Ryo up, get ready. So he drops the first AoE. Kills the sword. My Meme Mirror also goes off, so that's even more damage. I know he's out of AoE, other than the Black Hole. That's okay. I wanted to give the King's Crown just to be safe. And now it's showtime for my Rio. As you see here, I do have the adversity up, so I do get the extra 10% attack. I do have damage though from King's Crown, Mimir's plus 20%, and the yellow's 15%. This Elmo does have a what is it? She does not have the miracle damage reduction. That does leave her open to my hit potentially and one shot. And I do end up, I think, one shotting here. Yeah, easy one shot, and I think he ends up surrendering. There you go. A good. I wouldn't say a good showcase. Well, it is a good showcase of Rio one-shot, but the opponent did give me a lot of units that would enable the one-shot strat. Again, a first fan Obro. He did swap in Bozel for Elham and Ashmar. I swapped in my Sins, and I took out Annie just because I don't know how to use her, and Polly because I also don't really know how to use Polly. But then again, Polly isn't as effective against these teams in my opinion. But, you know, she can do that, push all the non-tank units outside of guard range. But again, I'm not that good with her, so I decided to just swap them for assassin. So after that game, I was feeling pretty confident, and I figured that I could take advantage of my opponent's inexperience. I opted for first pick Rio. Again, first pick Rio is obviously not a good choice in my opinion here. If he picks any ranged unit, my Rio's pretty much GG. That's why I banned the Luke and Annie. Him picking Mariendo might also mess me up. Jintoki, Z2, granted, is also very hard to fight. Picked up the Rosen. He picks up his Z2. I think I pick up my Z2 here after banning again two hard hitters. I didn't choose to ban Mariendo. I think I was confident that I could tank Mariendo with Rio. Again, you know, the validity of that statement is a little sus for sure. I still have Z2 up, and I do believe I pick up Z2, yeah. Again, I need to really start banning Rosen earlier now, because Rosen is pretty annoying to fight. Picks up his Bozel, but again, I had that early pick Rosen, so that would nullify Bozel. I ban out his other tank because I do not want to fight two tanks, and I ban out his other ranged DPS. So really right now, well, Agnes could technically also play a single target, but I don't think the opponent will do that. The only single target threat is really Z2. Bozo is going to be AoE. Agnes, AoE. Yeah. Again, no need to bring Shrine Maidens. Well, technically Shrine Maidens might help against Z2, but Z2 hitting my healers, I think that's a good point, good bait. Air Slash, McLean with Pyrator, standard loadout, Z2 with Sword Soul and 3C. I do have one advantage here is I could set up my units. This is, I think my opponent should have picked Mariendo earlier. Then he could have ran tank and spank with Mariendo. But because I have McLean, I could pretty much set up my units. And the thing is, my Rio can definitely tank a Z2 hit as long as I have Sophia and the talent mode. So that is actually achievable because of the fact that I have McLean as a unit to kind of like restrict the enemy movement. Again, just applying motion stacks so I don't get debuffed by Bolt. I move him into the danger zone. Again, I'm pretty confident that I can tank the Z2, so no problem. Doing this also prevents the Z2 from really reaching anybody. Bozo is the only flying unit. Again, Bozo's not gonna do much against Rosen right now. My Rosen stacks are getting low, so that is one thing to worry. I'm surprised this killed. Maybe the holy mages are just not good, or maybe my opponent does not have good training. Don't know what that is. This looks like a good Lightbringer. Let's just take a look at the ticks. Maybe my troops crit too, or maybe the Z2 crit. Interesting. It didn't crit anybody. Alright, we can take a look at the ticks later and see if it's a true training issue. But yeah, surprisingly, I took out one life like that. Again, I'm not afraid of his Z2 hitting my my Z2 because again, I have Rosen, so I'm gonna be alive for one turn. I'm saving the 3C for the next Bozo AoE. Again, air slash, no way. No way. Demon Slayer. I'm able to successfully get rid of the Z2. So at this point, I just need to get my Rio, what's it called? Use my Sophia clock on Rio, and then finish off the Lightbringer. This does, this kill, I mean, this doesn't kill the Bulls entirely because of the Agnes. Yeah, something must have been up with the Sword Soul hit one shot. We can take a look at it, but that was a very interesting interaction, no doubt. Technically, I didn't need a clock because I already took off one life, so. Again, Real Talent does let me heal up for full after quote-unquote dying when attacking. So at this point, the game is pretty much over. He's not gonna be able to kill my units with Bozo unless I make some very, very, very bad moves, but that is not the case. But yeah, was able to take advantage of. I think my opponent really underestimated Rio, and I think his BP did not. Well, his BP allowed me to basically pick units that I had to kind of like fulfill my one-trick Rio strat. But yeah, that's game, and thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time in my next game against Payto, aka